Alright guys, welcome back to another video in our Elden Ring walkthrough. Boy, I can talk. We are going into the city section of Nokron here. So there's two sections here. To the right, there's the Ancestral Wood. To the left, there's the city. So we're gonna go to the left. Hop down the ledge here. Hop down this ledge. I'm pretty sure there's nothing over there. Yeah, nope, there's nothing there. That's fine. I'm a little bit tired. Go ahead and pop this ledge. I've been doing live streams and recording and all sorts of stuff, and I have not been sleeping well. Going to the gym, but I'm like too sore to like fully relax. You want to hop up these stairs here pretty quick, because there's two mimics down there, and this one here, he'll just sort of like walk off the building. All right, if you just kind of hide from him a little bit, he's just gonna walk off the building, and then we won't have to deal with him. You go ahead and trick jump across here. Go ahead and head to the right first. Pick up a Celestial Dew. Unless you're a complete jerk off, you don't actually need Celestial Dew anymore. But, you know, just in case you're a moron, we're going to get some. Go ahead and pop up here. Grab your silver tear husk. And then just jump back across. And jump back across. Then you want to hit this rooftop here, but you want to hit kind of like at the steeple. And why did you not walk off? Go ahead and head back up here. There he goes. Okay, so we're gonna hit it towards the steeple, and then you're gonna land there. It's safer if you do the trick jump there, but as you can see, you can make it just barely. You want to watch out for these guys, because they're under a light load. So they're going to be really speedy with their dodge rolls, and they can be difficult to hit. And they have a lot of poise, even though they have like no armor. Which is not fair. Alright. Hop across. Silver tear husk. Hop across. You can go around the corner and grab your butterflies. That's all that's back here. And then just drop here. Walk across this ruined section of the wall. Pop in here. Go ahead and drop down. Grab the silver tear husk. And I didn't start my timer again. Hold on, let me start that. And by the time I start it, see, we'll have been going for about 5 minutes. So once this timer reaches 25 minutes, then we can end of the video. Man, I'm tired today. So I'm missing beats. Grab the black wet blade. We don't need flasks, so we're not too worried about that. Down over here. I don't think we need to kick that. No, okay. You know what I mean? Missing beats. Grab this silver tier husk here. Now we're gonna go ahead and open this door. Are we? Make sure I have enough of these. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, now we have the best summon in the entire game, and it's the summon that we're going to use for the rest of the game. So, once we get done here, we're going to go and we're going to level it up. If you are a caster and you need a frontline summon, I would not suggest using Mimic Tier, but for us, it's going to be just fine. Let's see, if you're a caster, instead of using Mimic Tier, Banished Knight Oleg is really good. Banished Knight Engval's okay, but Oleg, he's gonna like really hold the front. There are other summons specifically in the DLC that will fare better than Oleg, but in the main game, you can't really get much better than Oleg. He's beefy, he's tanky, he's got 2 swords. I believe they do frostbite buildup. There's this big ass ball here. It's gonna roll at you, so try to get back into this corner here. Once you're back here, it can't get through this bit, so it'll just kind of go back and forth and roll at you. You can just sort of kill it. You can hit it hit it a few times. Every time it gets up by the wall. And then that should take it down. And when it dies, you're going to get a larval tier. Right? So. And we're going to get a lot of larval tiers here. Alright. Pick up the silver tier husks. There's the ladder. Need that right now. Grabbed another silver tier husk from here. Pretty good. Alright. And so once we get to this grace, we're going to go to Round Table Hold, and we're going to level up Mimic as far as it will go. Which I believe will be level 5. And then after the next area, we'll be able to get Mimic and Bloodhound Fang to level 10. And so we'll basically be set for the rest of the game. Come over here. Grab Mimic. Level him up.
Greetings. Are you here for spit?
Oh, you can get it to +4. Okay, +4 is good enough. We got some bell bearings, so let's go turn those in while we're here. Okay. Now we can go back to Nokron. Let's see. I believe it's going to be Nokron Eternal City. Nope. Where is it? Night Sacred Ground? I think it's Night Sacred Ground. Yeah, here we go. All right, from here, we're just going to pull out the Mimic. And pop a flask. And now it's another one of us. And we're just going to breeze through here. We're going to want to sort of leave the Mimic to do the fighting in the back. We want to go all the way up here while he's fighting, and we want this guy here to do its thing. All right, and now we can just sort of leave. Once we get past this sort of this wall here, the ability to have summons goes away. So you want the Mimic, or you want all these things to be up while you still have the Mimic, and it just makes things easier. It's just a troll. You kill it how you kill all other trolls, but having the Mimic around just makes it go that much faster. Alright, let's pick up our silver tears. And again, once we pass this threshold here, you can see our little summon sign, it's gone away. So our Mimic's going to disappear. That's fine. Grab our butterflies. Grab more butterflies. Alright, before we go inside, we're just going to head to the right, and we're going to loot around the back until we get back around to the front, and then we're going to go inside and pick up our item chest. This is one of the final items that we need for Ronnie's quest. Go ahead and open this. Got the Finger Slayer Blade and a Great Ghost Glovewort. Great Ghost Glovewort is what you need to take your legendary ashes to +10. We can only get them up to +4, but it's fine. Once we have that, we're going to go back to Ancestral Wood, and we're going to try to get through all of this in the next 15 minutes, so we can get this all done in one video. So we're gonna come up here to the left. Now, you really don't want to die here. You really don't want to die here. So and there's a bunch of them. Basically, every one of these obelisks here has one of those shaman that's singing. Those shaman that's singing buff these dudes. Not every single one, but you'll see them. They have the glowing horns, right? The ones that have the glowing horns are the ones that are being buffed by the singing shaman ones, and they do more damage and they're harder to kill. So we want to kill all the shamans, and that will make dealing with these guys much easier, but they come back if you die or if you teleport to a different grace, so we want to try to avoid that as much as possible. So try not to die. If you do, it's not that big of a deal. You'll just have to go back through and kill the shamans again. Thought there was loot down there, but I guess there's not. Alright. We're gonna head up here to the left. And we're gonna grab this pillar here. And these guys here, they're just chilling, enjoying the view. But we're gonna interrupt their day. Whoa, where did you come from? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I was stuck against a tree. What was that? What was that nonsense? Holy cow. Ugh. Said try not to die. It's the first thing I do. Die. Alright. Come back up here. Gotta kill her again. Okay, where's the other one? There it is. Alright, let's go back down here. Take out these dudes. Head back into the right. Yo, that is way too many. We're getting stuck on trees again. What's this nonsense? What are you even locking onto? See, that's the one thing that I really haven't been able to figure out yet about the Elden Ring lock-on. Like, it locks onto stuff that's not enemies. Like these little rodents or whatever that are just jumping around down here. Like, why are you locking onto those? I don't need you to do that. Alright, so once those guys are down for the second time, come over here, grab your kukris. Up here, this is the boss. Alright. We still have a few towers to light, so no boss. We got 1, 2, we got 4. So we're going to come up here to the right. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna run straight for this shaman here, and we're gonna take her out. We're gonna take out the guy with the bow. And then these battle axes. Okay. Then where is the pillar to lights? Right here. All right, now we have kind of a bit of a problem. Only a little bit of a problem. We need to get to a spot, so we got to fight this red wolf here. And so we want to get to a spot where we can summon up our mimic so we can fight the red wolf. But we want to fight the red wolf on open ground, but we can't summon the mimic on open ground. Right? We have to get somewhere where we can summon the mimic so we can fight him. Where is it? I can usually summon him right over here. Why can't I summon him now? Oh, this is messed up. This is real messed up. Alright, well, we also need to kill these wolves here. Okay, so now we have to fight the red wolf, but we're not going to be able to use mimic while we do it. That sucks. I don't even know if we're going to be able to fight him. So he pounced on us when we weren't ready. Come on, we need to get control of the situation here. We are not in control. We need to get back into some semblance of control. Nope. What in the absolute fuck was that? Okay, so let's talk about what happened there for a second. First of all, we got jumped on when we weren't ready, and we couldn't get back into a ready state, right? So that is unfortunate for us. Second thing is, I don't know what's going on here, but right around here is usually a spot where you can pull up your Ashen Summon. Right here, right? But this wasn't here last time. So we had no Ashen Summon. And now we need to pull everything back to this spot here before the Ashen Summon disappears. Where's it at? 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 Crap. See, there's some fuckery going on. Because we're right in the spot where we summoned him. Right? But we don't have the Ashen Summon symbol. Now these Red Wolf fights are awful. Okay, but he's down. But unfortunately, we died. So that means the shaman are back alive. So that means all the what do you call it? I don't know what you call them. The dudes with the horns, they're all gonna be buffed. And that's just gonna make it harder for us to fight them. But we have an option. We only need to activate a couple of more of these towers. So we either activate the towers that we have left to activate, or we go around and we kill all the stuff we've already killed for like the 4th time. And we ignore the towers. I'm going to go ahead and opt for we just light the towers and we deal with it. We're still going to have to basically go back through and kill everything just so we can get to the boss. Right? That's going to be non-negotiable. But to be honest, we don't really have much of an option. And you can see just how much damage they do when they're all still alive. Alright, so from here, we're just going to say screw it. We got this path here. So that's all of the horns that we have to activate. Well, not horns, all of the fires. We're just gonna drop down here. We grab this. We grab this. Pick this up. Now be careful around the water. You fall in the water, you die. Alright, so we're going to go up here. Jump across. And jump across. Jump down into there. Jump down here. And again, anytime their horns are glowing, it means they're going to do more damage. But we don't really have a choice here, right? Pick that up. Grab this. Alright, so from here, we're going to teleport back to the Ancestral Wood. We're a little bit over. We're just going to go a little bit over. It's fine. For us, though, the Red Wolf doesn't respawn, so we don't have to worry about fighting him again. But we're going to go pick up a couple of things. We're not going to worry about fighting anything right now. Grab that old fang. From here, we're going to go around the side. Once you hit this wall, you're going to swing around to the right. You're going to go all the way up here. Once you see the jellyfish, you're in the right area. You're going to pop off here. Turn to the left. And you're going to grab the mottled necklace +1. Now from here, I'm going to go back to the Ancestral Wood. Gonna hang a right. Once you get to the road, you're gonna follow the road down until you get to the bridge here. Once you're under the bridge, you're gonna make a left. You're gonna follow this to the end of the path, and you're gonna jump down. From there, just if you get stuck, hop off torrent. I like to go down the right side, but you can go down the left side, it doesn't matter. What we're aiming for, this part of the bridge here. Now, once you get to here, you're going to want to hop off torrent. And you want, when you drop, you want to drop onto this wall. So drop onto the wall. Okay. And then you're going to drop down onto these rocks here. Going to swing around to the left. You're going to drop this ledge. Oh. It needs to drop here. And then here. Okay. Then you're going to pick up Clarifying Horn +1. Going to come around to the back. You're going to grab another Celestial Dew. In case you're a real dickhead to everybody. Grab your Smithing Stone 2s. I believe that's everything here. Yep, that's all the loot. Okay. Do a quick check outside. Make sure we got everything. Can never be too sure. Yeah, so we're going to come down here. We're going to walk across here. There's loot down here. It's like all the way down towards the end. I think it's just like a stone sword key, which is super important to pick up. So we definitely want to go down and grab it. So we got this. We got a smithing stone 5. And then around the corner here, all the way along the back. Oh no, there's nothing here. I'm thinking of somewhere else. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's it. So from here, we'll go back to the Ancestral Woods. And now we're just going to run straight to the boss. We're going to go ahead and go into the boss arena. Now this is another ancestral spirit. We've already fought one. This one hits a little bit harder, has a bit more hit points. But other than that, it's the same fight as the Siofra Deepwell boss. So, just going to buff up. Going to head inside. This time we have Mimic. So we're going to pop our Mimic. And now we'll fight the boss. So this boss will actually teleport now. That's the one thing that it does that's different than the other boss, is teleport. Also, all these little creatures in here, it'll use like an AoE attack to do damage to all the little creatures, and it will actually heal itself. Eventually it will run out of little creatures and it will die, but we don't have to worry about that, because we're going to do enough damage to it that its healing isn't really going to affect it. Okay. Got Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor. And we haven't talked about any remembrances that we've got so far. So before we end the video, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go and talk about those. It's nothing that we need, so we're going to gobble up the remembrances that we have. And that'll be just fine for us. But once you kill Radon, you get Equipment of Champions. Also, once you kill Renala, you get her stuff here. So from the remembrances, we got Remembrance of the Scar Sturge. This is from Radon. He's got a strengthened sword and a bow. We don't use either. And you have a strength dex axe. And you have what is this? A talisman for getting FP when you kill enemies. We don't need either of those two, so we're just going to eat those remembrances. And eating both of those will get us a level, and we have 1 level to get now, so we're going to get about 2 levels right now. Oh, 3 levels. Well, there you go. All right. And we're going to head back to the Ancestral Wood because we're not done here. Actually, no. We want to stay right here. Okay. Yep. we're going to stay right here. In the next episode, we're going to advance Sophia's quest, and then we'll go back to the Ancestral Wood. So I will see you all then.